done? You done?
What?
You ready to go? You done? You finished your bowl? You ready to go? You ready to work now?
I'm not done eating, no.
Christ. Did you make enough for the class?
I got mac and cheese.
Frank and cheese, motherfucker. Okay. Frank and motherfucking cheese. Don't make me post a picture. I will post a motherfucking picture. I'll find it. People won't believe it's me because I'm thin, but it's me. That does look good though.
It's the powder one. It's not even a good one.
I gotta bring it to my house. Get you some Velveeta. Some Velveeta and some McAllen. Yeah,
that's good stuff.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. And now, from Brooklyn, New York, this is the Basement Surge with John and Frank.
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the Basement Surge. Woo!
it's showtime. It's showtime.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm doing good. I feel good.
I'm
You feel
excited,
better?
Frank.
You feel a big fucking bowl. You feel better?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Oh man, I almost got quiet. You put on the music and it was time to go. I say we just started.
Welcome back to the Basement Surge, everybody. Another beautiful Saturday.
Oh, it's gorgeous outside.
Yeah, sure is.
I went to Starbucks. I got myself an iced white chocolate mocha. Walked over with an extra shot of espresso. So
That sounds good.
I'm ready to work. I'm ready to work.
That sounds real good, man. I want Starbucks.
Well, the reason I bring it up is because one, it was really good. But the reason I bring it up is because, you know, before the whole Corona thing happened, I don't know about you, but do you remember the days? Fucking your alarm clock is going off 5:30, 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
You're getting up, you're fucking stumbling to find your stuff, get your shit ready. And I don't care who you are, you always forget something.
Yeah.
So that's what I came to talk about today. It was just like the morning hustle and bustle.
Yeah, and I think it's a little bit more different here in New York than I would say Ohio.
Who are we talking about? Yeah. We won't name names.
Well, I know
Jeff.
he does get up at like something like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work.
But he goes out there to go chase a deer, okay? We get up, right? We get up. We got to put all our shit together, right? And I don't know about everyone else, but me, I have a coffee timer. So I have an auto brew.
Okay.
But there are a lot of people, millions of people, because at any given point in New York City, right? Because we call it the city, but Manhattan, at some point during the day, there's at least like 8 to 10 million people.
Yeah.
In that fucking city.
On the train.
Not even that. In that city, on that little tiny island.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard because I think growing up in New York, really, not just Brooklyn, growing up in New York, you get used to that speed.
Yeah.
You know, you get used to walking the streets with 200, 300, 400 people and not hitting a single person.
Yeah, you learn to bob and weave. It's just like a natural sway.
And you walk at top speed.
Oh yeah, you're always walking at top speed.
Yeah.
All right, no matter where you are, the fucking train's gonna get you in like an hour. No matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what. I could go from. It's funny. I go from my house in Brooklyn to where I work in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Right, an hour and 10 minutes.
Right.
But if I take the train from my house to Times Square, it still takes about 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's like time. You go into the train station, and it's just a temporal portal. Time has no bearing there.
That's because it's like these trains going through the tunnels, okay, they move like 150 miles an hour.
Oh, man, they're booking it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I so badly want to go to Japan and go on one of those bullet trains. I mean, I can just imagine it's like, please fasten your seatbelts and get ready to depart. Seatbelts? What train has seatbelts?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Sometimes they go really slow.
Yeah. I mean,
sometimes they go really fast. But it's weird because it's like the times that they do go really slow, like when they're crawling. Because the only time that'll really happen is if, let's say, another train is in front of it at the station. okay, and you're just waiting for the train in front of you to move. But sometimes, that's not the case. Sometimes the train just literally just takes its time.
Yeah. To all of our New York fans, it's like,
this is your conductor speaking. We are experiencing train traffic. We should be moving shortly. Thank you for your patience.
fuck your fucking patience.
Yeah.
I got somewhere to be.
And as a matter of fact, I think these microphones are better than the ones that they use on the trains
they
because
are.
I can never understand a word that they're saying.
Never. No. Though sometimes, if you're lucky,
Mhm.
in the midday shift,
Yeah.
ride the D or the N train, you might get the guy that says,
Welcome aboard the D or N train. We're going to Coney Island. Please stand clear, closing doors, and enjoy your ride. Yeah, he does like next stop is 86th Street.
Right.
I love it. I love that guy. I love because every stop he makes me feel like I'm going to be called next on The Price is Right.
Well, I think that's the kind of guy that all of these conductors need to be.
Yeah,
Because
he enjoys to him it's not work.
Well, I don't know about that, but it's just maybe he just wants people to understand him because he knows that the PA system's all fucked up.
Yeah, but he's like so great. It's just like, listen, if you're like me and John, all right, you never go to work because this is not work.
Right.
This is something we love.
You have to enjoy what you do.
We come here and we do it.
That's right. I'd do more of it, but that's okay.
Are you gonna finish that?
No, I'm probably not.
Okay, I'll wait till we're off camera.
Oh man.
But I mean, those days. Remember back in the day when you were working in the city?
Yeah.
We had to get up, we had to grab the coffee. Now I don't know if you brewed, but
I did. Yeah.
yeah. See,
No. Back then, no.
No, were you a Dunkin' guy?
No, I was the bodega guy.
The bodega guy?
Yeah.
See, everyone's got a guy.
Right.
You're either a Starbucks guy, a bodega guy, all right?
Or a Dunkin' guy.
Or a Dunkin' guy, or the little street cart.
Right. Yeah.
The street cart is famous for those long bow ties, the glazed
cinnamon, the cinnamon or the glazed one. Yeah.
Oh my God, I got so fat.
So my morning routine when I was working in the city was I'd get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, right? And then I'd get up, I'd put the monkey suit on, and and then I'd go to work. But on the way to work, I'd stop at the bodega, get a small coffee, light and sweet, and
sweet baby.
nothing to eat. I never really ate in the morning
Nobody
before the
eats.
train.
It's like so funny. Nobody eats.
Yeah.
And then what you do eat is fucking straight garbage.
Right. So then I spend the next like 45 minutes on the train like a sardine can standing next to somebody holding on to a pole for dear life, just like this. And you stand there for 45 minutes just waiting.
Because you may not think it, but every one of our New York fans knows, even at 6 a.m,
Yeah.
pre-corona, at 6 a.m, packed.
Yeah. So, and then you wait 45 minutes to get to your destination. So I was working down on Avenue of the Americas.
6th Avenue.
Yeah. And it took me almost an hour to get there. And once you get off the train, you still had to walk to the building.
Yeah.
So on the way, I'd get another cup of coffee. I'd
street
stop at the
vendors.
street cart.
Yep, the street vendors, man.
Yep. And I'd get
Clutch.
another cup of coffee with the donut. And that's my breakfast.
So right there and there, people, all right, he's putting in at least 300 grams of sugar before 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay? All right, because light and sweet.
That's what you got to do, man. You
light
got to
and
hustle
sweet.
and bustle. You got to go,
man,
you know?
Light and sweet in New York is like 4 sugars.
Yeah, 4 sugars and a lot of milk.
Yeah.
That's how I like it. Yeah.
Yeah. No wonder why we're losing teeth. Jesus Christ. Fucking Christ.
But I mean, you needed to have that sugar because
It popped you up, man.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
Needed to
it's,
work.
It's so true, though, because, like, all right, so you're getting dressed, you're getting your stuff ready, you're trying to pack your lunch bag. If you're bringing lunch with you, you're
Never
not bringing
brought
lunch with you. If it's payday, you're not bringing lunch with
I never brought lunch.
I don't care
I
who
always
you-
went out for lunch.
you. Oh, see, I usually brown bag it, but on payday, I say, fuck it, on payday, I'm going wild. Okay, I'm going to get something good. I'm going to get that cheesesteak I've been thinking about all week.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. And it's just like, you get all this shit going, boom, you're out the door. Now you walk into the train station. You walk into the train station, and depending on what time of the year it is, you're either walking in the daylight or pitch darkness. There's no
Yeah.
in between.
Yeah.
Walk up the stairs, and now, boom, and true or not true, when the train's coming by, you see it. If you see that one train car that's totally empty,
Yeah.
except for one homeless guy,
Right.
you do not do not go in that train car.
No.
Because there is a smell in there that you will never forget.
And you won't get it off you.
You will never forget it. I mean, as soon as the doors open, the waft comes out.
Yeah, it's bad.
And you're like...
You may think because in the morning you really want to get that seat on the train.
Not worth it.
But if you see an empty cart with one homeless guy in it, don't go in there.
Don't go in that cart. It's not worth it.
No.
Don't do it to yourself.
And it's even worse in the summertime.
You don't want to be the smelly guy at work.
It's even worse in the summertime because if you take the train anywhere in New York City, in the city, okay, it's underground.
Yeah, pretty much.
So there's no air conditioning underground. In the subway tunnels, there's no AC. There's you know in the
there's only AC in like
in the train itself.
Or the
cars.
terminal, like Union Square.
Oh, the big terminals.
The big terminals.
Yeah, like
Grand Central Station.
Grand Central, yeah.
But all the normal ones, you're roasting your balls.
Yeah. No, I remember last year when I was working in the schools. You know, I had to take the subway during the summertime, and I was dying, and that was late at night. I like one, and then sometimes, like on rare occasions, the air conditioning in the train wouldn't work. So I'd literally.
But that's rarely though. Usually the AC is good in the trains.
Yeah. Usually they overdo it.
Yeah. Oh God, I love getting on there. You just sitting there, it's like.
Yeah, it's nice. But summertime in the subway.
The worst is though when you're like really fucking sweating and then you go into the ice cold train. You're like. Because you freeze over. By the time you get to where you're going, you go to stand up. Your shit's all like
But I loved working in the city. You know, it was great. You know, I loved. At the time, I loved taking the train because it was new to me, you know, when I first started working in the city. I was like, oh, man, this is great.
You know what people I really respect? I really respect those people who get up, go to the gym,
yeah, that's
then
crazy.
get ready to go to work.
You got to get
I
up.
respect you.
You got to be like Jeff Hunt and get up at like 3.
Yeah, I respect you people who do that. Me, I don't do that. I go to the gym after work. For some reason, I have energy after work.
I just don't go to the gym. And look at me. I still look good.
You look fine. That's because you didn't eat for a month.
I blame the quarantine.
That's it.
And my kids eating all my food.
It's like when you think about it, though, proper morning food for just about every city worker is like coffee, granola bar, muffin, or Danish.
A power bar.
Yeah, or power bar or Danish. That's like that. That's morning. Rarely will you see people walking around with like breakfast sandwiches. No, because we're moving.
Yeah.
We're moving. We got to get to work. You know,
we got things to do.
And you would think a 9 a.m. start, right? 9 a.m. start takes you about an hour to get to work. You would think at 6 a.m. the train wouldn't be that packed, but no, the early birds like us who like to get to work a little bit early, relax.
Well, my day started at 8.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
My shift starts at 9.
So I was up and out of the house by like 5:30.
Like my shift technically starts at 9. You know, but we could swipe in at 8:45. We could swipe in. Now, we technically have to be in uniform and start at 9, and most of the courtrooms don't open up until like 9:30.
Do you put your uniform on at work or at home?
At work.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, at work. At work. We really don't travel in uniform. Not us. But, you know, it's great, though, because we got the locker room. You go upstairs, you hang out, you get dressed, you bullshit for a little while, you go, you swipe in, and then you go and you do a patrol. You check the perimeter, you check the courtrooms, you sweep the courtrooms before they actually open.
Right.
You know, so it's great. And then the, you know, like I said, pre-quarantine, then the show starts. You know, the clerk shows up, the judge shows up, you're calling cases, you know, and before you know it, it's fucking lunchtime.
Now that you're working in Queens, though, you're
no, I'm in Bronx.
In Bronx, I mean, you're not taking the train, are you? You're driving.
I only drive when my girlfriend's working.
Okay.
Because we both work in the same building, so I ride in with her.
Right.
But when she's not working, I take the train. I take the train. I read my book. Before I know it, I'm there because I like to take one train, so it's a straight shot.
You only take one train?
That's it. The D train, straight there.
Seriously? Wow.
Straight to Yankee Stadium. One shot. So I sit there. I read my book.
That's like almost an hour, right?
Yeah, it's an hour and 15 minutes usually.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know. See, nowadays it's like I can't ride that train. I can't do it.
I love it.
I can't sit in a tube underground
For crazy people?
for like 45 minutes to an hour.
You live in a house with crazy people for longer than that.
Yeah, but I'm not trapped. I can leave anytime I want.
Come right down here.
Yeah.
Lock the door. Oh, that's right. We got to replace the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, put the deadbolt on there.
Yeah.
Daddy, I miss you. Go away.
But, you know, it's like now I can't do it. Like, it's just.
It's been so long.
I have no patience. I have my anxiety skyrockets. I just can't be trapped underground.
You know, everyone knows you have to have a certain amount of patience to deal with it. Like if I'm in a crowded train, I could deal with somebody doing this.
No.
I could deal with that. But if it's not crowded and you choose to stand right fucking next to me and you're like this, for those who are watching the podcast, you'll get the demonstration. I look at them like,
oh, what about the guy?
the fuck you doing?
What about the guy? You're sitting there and there's a lot of seats available and he sits right next to you.
Right next to you.
Okay. That
I
one
swear
guy.
to God.
And then he falls asleep and he starts leaning over towards you and he touches you.
I had someone fall asleep on me one
Like
time.
they nod off just right on you.
Just nodded off right on me. As soon as he leaned on me, I shoved him back. He went right off the chair. He woke up. He looked up at me. I looked right at him and went, "What?"
Yeah.
I get aggressive on the train.
You gotta be. It's
I'm
New
normally
York.
not a very aggressive person. I do not incite. I do not start. I really don't. But if you're doing some dumb shit, get away from me with your dumb shit. Like a motherfucker who sits right next to me. You don't even cover your mouth or crook your elbow. You sneeze right on me. You sneeze right on me.
I can't.
I looked at him, and forgive me for this people because I haven't done this in a while. I've been trying to be very calm. But you sneezed on me on the train. I'm like, you dirty sucker. I look, I'm like, you I got so mad at this guy one time. I almost my One guy, the reason my dad doesn't take the train anymore is because a guy spit on him in his $3,000 suit.
Wow.
My dad literally beat him from one end of the train to the other. Damn. At 50-something years old.
Well, your father's a tough guy.
He beat the crap out of this
He's
guy.
nobody to mess with.
He beat the crap out of him. They wind up fighting on the train platform. He knocked the guy out, sat down on the bench, breathing, waited for the cops to show up, showed the cops his shield, and said, this guy spit on me and assaulted me. They're like, you did this? He goes, yeah, I did this. Don't fuck with me. The moral of that story, people, is an old Virginia saying, don't let your alligator mouth get your hummingbird ass in trouble.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I never heard that one before.
Yeah. If you can't back it up, shut the fuck up.
I know. You know, I never understood the saying, a bird in the hand is worth one in the bush, or.
But I don't know what you're speaking Greek to me. I know. I mean, I know a penny saved is a penny earned. I know that. I got a lot of fucking pennies. But
you know what I know? You don't eat yellow snow.
I learned that one from South Park. Cartman. Ooh, baby, hard copies. I love this. Oh, that one's empty. Ow. What's this? Oh, that's it.
We're going old school today, Frank.
We're going old school. I love it. So for those of you watching the show, you get to see the cards. What the heck would you... I like the Would You Rather deck.
I'll do what the heck. What the heck?
What the heck, dude? Oh, wait, I'm not going to look. I'm going to
Hey,
shuffle it up.
you can't look.
I can't look.
Have you forgotten what this is about?
All right. It's been a while. I haven't touched it in a while. How's your lap?
It's fine.
It's good. I like those jeans. What fabric softener do you use?
I don't know. Heather does my laundry.
Good man. Shout out to all the housewives.
That's right. I love you, baby. All right, here we go. What the heck? Have you ever been arrested? If so, for what?
I have been arrested.
You have?
I have.
For what?
Went for pulling a fire alarm. I activated a fire alarm
at school,
and the police came.
In school?
No. At my old job.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They came and the police came and they took me down. They asked me if I did it. I said yes, I did. They put me in the car, drove me to the station.
Why'd you do it?
No idea. I can't remember. No idea. Nothing. I know.
Come on.
I know the sequence of events. I was talking to a girl before I did it, and I remember being very, very angry about talking to that girl. And it wasn't my ex. It was
Okay.
It was before I even
Somebody
met my
else.
ex. Yeah, it was somebody else. And I remember being very, very angry about it, and I fucking got pissed, and I just, bam, I hit the fucking wall. I hit the alarm, and I knocked the fucking, I started, and I hit,
Wow.
the alarm went off. And when they asked me, I said, yes, I did it. It was an accident. I apologize, but they still took me out and everything. But they let me go that same night. But my grandmother never came to pick me up. I had to walk all the way home.
Good. Teach you a lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was still underage. So.
Oh, well, that's probably why they let you go.
Yeah.
I have never been arrested. Ever.
You want to be?
No. Not at all. I don't think I'd do good in jail.
Would you rather take cold showers for the rest of your life or never get more than 4 hours of sleep ever again?
Cold showers. That's a good question. I think, yeah, cold showers, because I like my sleep, and I like to get at least 5-6 hours. You know, if I can, 5-6 hours. But yeah, I like cold showers. That's fine.
You'll take the cold showers?
Yeah.
I'll give up the sleep. I'm used to it. I'm a parent. I need a hot shower, dude. My back sometimes. I need a hot shower.
Let's do one more.
One more?
One more.
One more from the green deck? I love when you pull from the green deck.
Shut up. If humans came with a warning label, what would yours say?
Oh, my God. My God.
Mine would say, let's see.
Oh, man, you have to think about this?
Yeah.
Really? Narcissism doesn't come to mind?
No.
Frank's warning label would say, caution, violent content, prone to anxiety attacks, rage outbursts, obscenity, foul language, occasional nudity.
Occasional.
Right? Yes. Occasional nudity, occasional public nudity. All right. Mild sexual harassment.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh, God. I mean, there's a lot. You know what? I want to save that one. We should use that one for a call-in. Anybody who listens to this and you just heard that question, send us your warning label, please. Let's make a game out of it. Send us your warning label. Email them at thebasementsurge.com. Am I correct?
Thebasementsurge at outlook.com.
At outlook.com. That's it. I couldn't remember it was Outlook. I'm terrible.
He just shows up.
I do. Email them to us. We'll read them during our live show.
Yeah.
This would be great.
Sure.
All right. Leave us a first name, a state, or nothing, a nickname.
Or you could just call us at 917-409-8982.
Oh, you should do it like a real TV show, too. Once again, that number is 917-409-8982.
Yes. Leave us a message, and we will read it on the air or play it on the air. And also keep that phone number, because you can use it while we're live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, call in.
Yes. But,
Oh,
all right, Frank.
That's a good one. I mean, seriously, that's a great question.
It is, especially for you.
Oh, for me, it's fantastic. I'm not the only one, though.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. It was a lot of fun. If you like the questions we asked tonight, head on over to poddex.com and use the code BASEMENT10 to get 10% off your purchase. Go get your own decks. There's 5 decks out. We got them all. You go get them all. They're really awesome decks.
Yep. And before we leave, we like to just take one moment and say thank you, because Veterans Day is coming up.
Yes.
And thank all of our men and women in the armed forces. I've had a lot of family in the armed forces, so we like to thank everyone for doing what you do.
Yep. I got a lot of respect for you guys. Thank you very much.
Keeping us two fucking idiots here safe.
That's, yeah. All All right, everybody. So if you want to hear the rest of our episodes, head on over to thebasementsurge.com where you can listen to the rest of the season and watch our podcasts. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening or watching. We'll see you next week.
Let's go. Turn up the volume. And now, from Brooklyn, New York, this is the Basement Surge with John and Frank.